afternoon, Slashaholics, and welcome to episode number 1 of Trax News Express-ish. Today, I'm Alex Vanover, obviously, from the Trax Network. Not just today, but every day. It's either a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how I feel, or what's going on in my personal life at that moment. This is a brand new kind of segment, kind of show, like small bite news kind of thing we're doing here on the brand new channel. So it's kind of like Trax News, but it's going to be broken down into like digestible small bites. So if you don't have a lot of time in your day, we're going to knock out quite a few stories in a short amount of time, and we're going to have some fun doing it. If you guys have any suggestions or any stories or anything you want to talk about, or any nice comments, mean comments, anything that you want to talk to Josh and I about in the future, go ahead and write us at slashtracks2020@gmail.com. We read all of our emails. We read all the comments. We try to respond and write back everybody. So if you take the time out of your day to write us, we'll take the time out of our day to write you. Let's get into to the first episode of Express-ish. All right, so nice comment. And this is in regards to Trax Saturday Mornings, episode number 20, Extreme Ghostbusters Back in the Saddle, Part 1. It says, "What did I just watch? Whatever it was, I loved it." And that's from our friend, and I'm going to butcher this name, Bajiya Nasiba. And they really enjoyed the show. So thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for the great comment, and we appreciate you. Hopefully you have some fun watching this and future Saturday mornings coming soon, So be on the lookout for those. Get your peepers peeled. No mean comment for Express-ish. We're going to skip the drama, and we're going to save it for your mama. We're just doing dad jokes this morning. All right, so we're going to start with wrestling. So we're kind of like out of format, but we're just kind of having fun, and we're free-flowing, okay? Wrestling. 75-year-old Ric Flair says he has one more match left in him.
Let's be realistic for a minute. Am I cooking, huh? Let me take a look at this, huh? Showtime! Woo! 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 Styling and profiling. Let's be realistic for a minute. Let's be realistic for a minute.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Ric Flair barely survived the tag team match he had a year or two ago that was put on by Jim Crockett Promotions for a one-time only event. He almost died in that match. He wasn't even wrestling hardly at all in that match. He had some work done. The doctors looked at his ticker. He apparently had a heart attack during the match because there's scarring that dates back to that match specifically. That's why he was so disheveled and out of shape and blown up. It wasn't just his age. Like, he almost died in that match. Ric Flair does not need to have another match. I know that Josh always says he should die in the ring if he wants to. I don't agree with it. I don't think he should be licensed. It's getting ridiculous at this point. Ric Flair has a problem. Ric Flair has a problem with everybody. He's got problems with pizza places. He's got problems with retirement. He's got problems with ex-wives. He's got problems with kids. Whatever happened to just going out gracefully and riding off into the sunset a hero? I mean, he just can't do it. He's got to be Ric Flair, I guess. Maybe that's what made him so great in the first place. He just can't turn it off. All the best wrestling gimmicks are your own personality turned up to 10. So I don't know. I just personally don't think he should wrestle another match. It's unsafe. It's ridiculous. What do you guys think? Weigh in the comments below. Let's do some fun facts. Smarties candy, everybody's favorite candy that they get on Halloween. Smarties candy was originally made with machines that were built to make gunpowder pellets for ammunition during World War II. That checks out. Smarties suck. Smarties, Tootsie Rolls, Big Orange Peanuts, bags of pennies. Those are some of the shittiest Halloween items you can get. And Smarties tasted like I had brushed my teeth and tried to eat a tomato. They're really tart and like sour. I'm not a fan. 1 star, maybe half a star. Smarties can just go away. and they definitely taste like they were made out of gunpowder. Here's one more fun fact. You're more likely to be bitten by someone in New York than you are to be bitten by a shark. That's incredible. So that means there's more documented bites by pedestrians or people in New York than there are shark attacks in the world. New York is kind of like the ground zero for weird behavior aside from Florida, but I think it's just because the population is so huge and the city's so big and just more chances to encounter bad guys. That's why Spider-Man lives there. That's why Gotham City was based off New York. That's why Jason took a boat to Manhattan. Shit goes down in New York. Yeah, really interesting. But that's just kind of a crazy fun fact. More likely to be bit by a New Yorker than a shark. All right, let's get into some horror. We're flying through these because this is express-ish. We need you to have some fun, get some laughs, have some information, and then get to work today because we all got to go to work. We got to make the donuts. Here we go. Horror. Bill Skarsgard. Everybody knows him as Pennywise the Clown. He was recently in the Crow remake. Probably has like 2% on Rotten Tomatoes. Not critically acclaimed. Complete opposite. He has expressed interest in playing the Joker in the DC universe someday. And Bill was quoted as saying, "There's a pretty cool Joker in me, and it would be and it would be very sick." Sorry, I couldn't read my own handwriting. So he says, "There's a pretty cool Joker in me, and it would be very sick." And that's what Bill Skarsgård said. Pass. I'm gonna pass. Not a great job with The Crow. One of those movies where it's like, oh, we got this property, and it's been enough time since we've made our last Crow film. Let's throw this out there and see if it'll work. He was great as Pennywise. Just didn't work. And I don't want to see him as a Joker. I mean, kind of giving me Jared Leto vibes, if I want to be honest. But maybe I'm wrong. When I heard that Heath Ledger was going to be Batman or was going to be Joker in The Dark Knight, I was totally against it. And boy, was I pleasantly surprised and completely wrong. Heath Ledger, every scene he was in, I could not take my eyes off his performance. He was a scene stealer, to say the least. He definitely deserved that Academy Award he got, and he would have got that posthumously or whether he was alive to accept it that night. So maybe I'm wrong, but I just don't see it. Just because he played a clown doesn't mean he gets to play a clown again. I don't know that the two necessarily correlate or translate to each other. What do you guys think? Would Bill Skarsgård make a good Pennywise? Or he barely made a good Pennywise in It Chapter 2, but would he make a good Joker in a future Batman film? Weigh in the comments below. Let's do some sports. All right, not a lot of sports. We got two really quick hitters. Juan Soto, outfielder, played for the Yankees. They were in the World Series. He's a great hitter. He's high average, a lot of home runs, RBIs, runs. Great player. I don't know if he's this great, though. Juan Soto signed a 15-year contract with the New York Mets for $765 million. This is more than Dr. Evil was. This is $764 million more than Dr. Evil was asking for when he was trying to take over the world. This is the largest contract in professional sports history. He's not worth it. Nobody's worth $765 million that hits a baseball and throws a ball. This is getting ridiculous. I remember people were really offended and upset back in like '93 when Barry Bonds, who was the greatest hitter of all time, probably, a steroid-induced or not, he signed like a 4-year contract with the San Francisco Giants for like $40 million, and everybody was just flummoxed and upset and, just losing sleep over Barry Bonds signing for $40 million. Well, this guy just signed for $765 million. No baseball player is worth that much. This is ridiculous. You should take some of that money and donate it to teachers and doctors. And, well, doctors already make enough. Teachers and public servants. How about that? Nice tax write-off. Good for you, Juan Soto. Way to get that bag, though. Let's plug the email again real quick. /Trax2020@gmail.com. If you have any suggestions for movies we should review on the channel, any Saturday morning cartoons you want us to review on the channel, Do you have any good would you rather scenarios for a future episode of Slash Trax News? Do you have any good suggestions for who would win? Just anything. Do you want to say hi? Write us at slashtrax2020@gmail.com. I've made some good friends just through the email. Not even trying to sell anything or do anything. Just friends from the channel. So if you want to say hi, come say hi. We appreciate you. What do we got here? Oh, last sports story of the Express-ish episode. So the price to get into the Giants versus Saints game on December 8th was as low as $1. You could get into that NFL football game for $1 in certain parts of the stadium. Both those teams had a terrible season. Can't even get a hot dog in a lot of stadiums for under $10. You could actually get a ticket to this game for $1. Super affordable. Not a great. I saw the layout of the stadium where you'd be sitting. So you're in the you're in the bleachers, the upper deck, but you're still getting in for $1. Would it be worth the commute to see two teams that have a combined 4 wins go at it? I don't know. But it would be fun to go to an NFL game. I don't know, but as low as $1, that's really affordable and a great bargain. And I like that they did that because stuff is just so out of reach for the normal American these days or normal citizen to go see a professional game. The prices have gotten ridiculous, and we know why the prices have gotten ridiculous because Juan Soto is making $765 million fucking dollars. Unbelievable. Let's get into a headline to end the show. So this one's kind of funny. This is like Never Been Kissed almost, but in real life. So man forgets breakup after having a concussion and marries ex-girlfriend 7 months later. So in February 2020, Jenna broke up with her boyfriend Mitchell. The next day, Mitchell got into a really bad skiing accident. He got a terrible concussion. Forgot all the recent stuff that had happened, including the previous day where he broke up or Jenna dumped him. So thinking they were still dating, Mitchell just kept contacting Jenna and being sweet to her and being nice. And, he thought they were still together. So he's still trying to spend time with her and call her and hang out with her. And she eventually got wore down like Laura Winslow on Family Matters, season 9, season 10 by Urkel. She finally wore down and they actually got married on September 4th, 2020. So 7 months from them breaking up, him having a severe skiing accident, they got married. This is the equivalent of your computer having issues and you just reset it. So Mitchell just reset himself and everything was fine. I wonder if there was anything he did that was sketchy or if he was abusive or mean. I don't want to go to that dark place, but why did they break up? Was she just tired of him? They look like two pretty decent looking kids. I don't know. I would really like to dig a little bit deeper on that. If you guys know anything about that story, comment below. Let me know. What was the reason they broke up? Where she was just tired of him, or I don't know. Anyway, that's the end of the Express-ish. Now, episode number 1. Hope you guys had a good time. I'm out of here. I tried to record. I actually did record a Slash Trax Saturday mornings, episode number 21, White Light, Power Rangers. Recorded it last night after work. Only got audio. Video did not work. So I'm going to attempt to re-record that in the next couple days. So hopefully you see this before that because this is in the bag, baby. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. And mahalo, dogs. I'm out of here.